Hello everyone, my name is Alif Bahar and I would like to welcome you all to Data with Alif channel where you will learn the data analysis from the beginning and today we are going to learn the count and counter function. You will learn what is the difference between count and counter function. Okay. So today we have a data set of 394 members, employees. In this table, we are going to find out how many transactions they have made. In the quantity, we will find out how many transactions the employees have made. Okay, so we are going to call the count function and we have to select from this list of the quantity sold and close the bracket and we have got 394 transactions they have made and now we are going to find out how many employees are there using counter function. If you have to find out calculate the texts in numbers, so what you have to do, you have to calculate using counter. Okay, so let's find out if we select the count function and if we select this column, employee column, what will be the output of us. Okay, so if we use count function, there will be no benefit for us. If we are going to use the count function, we will get the accurate result of 394 people. Now we are going to find the department. Okay. So we are again going to call the counter function. Okay, so count a function and we are going to select the department and if we say close the bracket, we will get 378. So we have already 394 cells, but we have got 378 in the department result. So it means that there is a big gap between the cells, so there are some missing data which we have to find out how many missing data are there. So we need to call the count blank function. So if we select the department column, so we call it, and 16 is blank. So what we have to do is we have to find all the blank options and we have to find put all the information in there and we will get the 16 blank option, blank information. Okay, by asking your coordinator or your manager, you will fill up the gaps. Okay, so count blank in the business unit. So in the business unit, what we have to do is we have to find out the count blank, how many blanks are available in this column, business unit. We will easily get it. Okay, so there are seven gaps are in there. So we have to find out the information and put the information in there. So in country, how many available? So we have to find out, we have to call the count blank function, and again do this way, we will get the information of it. Okay, now we are going to find out count if. Okay, count if. So what is the difference between COUNTIF and COUNTIFs? You will gradually learn. So we are going to find out on business units. So we have to call the range, and so the table is the range, and we have to find out if we want to find out like consumer unit. So we put it and close the bracket, and our answer is, so the result is pretty different. Countif is 0. The result probably not this. So we need to call again a countif. Okay. So we are going to put the countif here. We have to find out the range of the business unit. So we need to put a comma, and the criteria is like personal care, personal care. So close the inverted comma and close the bracket. So 64 has been found in this region. Okay, so we need to find out we need to find specific country, specific kind of product, specific business unit. What you have to go call is the countif function. So count ifs COUNTIFS function, and we need to find out the first criteria range. So first criteria range is the business unit we are going to call, and comma, we need to put the inverted comma for the pharma section. Okay, so we are going to call the pharma section of the business unit, and then from the country section, what do you have to, this is the second criteria range we have to call is the country function. Okay, so put a comma, and going to call the Austria. Okay, Austria, and we need to close the bracket and enter. So how many? There are nine transactions have been made in the business unit in here. So this is the result we will find out. So what you have learned in here is the count and counter function differences, and well, you used to find out the accurate transaction result, and what you have to find out is like when counter function you will call, you will call when you have to find out the text has been written in a column, and you have to find out the numbers. So counter function you have to use in there. So if you have any question, please leave your comment below, and I will give your answer. Thank you. Have a nice day.